Now in this question, we need to write a program to find the maximum product of two integers in the array where all elements are positive. So let's say we have an array like this. So we need to find out the pairs whose product is the maximum. So the logic that we are going to do over here is we are going to create a variable called max product and set it to 0. Then we are going to loop through the array twice. So first we are going to take first element and multiply it with the second element, and then we are going to check that if this product is greater than the max product over here, then we are setting this value to the max product. Then we are continuing to the next iteration. So in the next iteration we are going to multiply 20 with 30, and then one more time we are going to check that if this product is greater than the max product, we are going to assign this max product. Otherwise we are continuing to the next step. So we are going to repeat this process for all elements over here. First we will take first element and multiply it with the others. Then we are going to take second element and multiply with others. And in each step we are checking that if the value that we get is greater than the max product value, we are going to assign this value to the max product. Otherwise we are continuing to the next iteration. And it will continue like this until we have finished all iterations over here. So based on this logic, let's create our method in Java. So here I'm going to declare our method like this. So in this case our method will return string because I'm going to concatenate the pairs and return them. So here I'm going to put as a return value string. Then the method name will be max product. So as a parameter it will take only one parameter. It will be integer array. So inside this method I'm going to create a variable which is called max product, and initially it will be set to 0. And here I'm going to create another variable which will be string. In this case it's going to called string pairs, and initially I'm going to set to this empty string over here. So then I'm going to start to loop through this array over here. So first loop will be like this: for int I equals 0, and it will continue until the int array's length, and each time it will be increased by 1. Then here inside this loop I'm going to write another loop which will start from the next element of this array over here. So in this case I'm just going to copy this loop from here and put it over here, and in this case it's going to be j, and j will start from I plus 1 because every time we are continuing to the next element. So here it's going to be j also, and here as well. Then inside this loop we are going to calculate the product of these two elements and check that if it is greater than the max product, then in this case we are going to assign this product to this max product. Otherwise we are continuing to the next iteration. So if multiplication of int array element with the index of y with int array element with the index of j, so if this product is greater than max product, so max product is the variable that we created over here. So in this case we are going to assign the max product this multiplication. So this product will be assigned to max product. And similarly I'm going to assign these two pairs to these pairs variable over here, because at the end we are going to return these pairs. So in this case I'm going to convert them to the string, so integer to string. So here inside these two string I'm going to put int array with the index of I. So I'm going to put comma between them, so it will be concatenated with comma. Then one more time I'm going to convert it to the string and put it here with the index of j. So basically what we are doing over here is we are converting these values to string and concatenating them together with comma between them. So after doing so, at the end outside this loop I'm going to return pairs. So here I will put pairs, return pairs. So with this we have completed our method. So basically what we are doing over here is, so every time we are taking the element and looping through the array one more time and multiplying this element with the next elements and checking that if this product is greater than max product, we are assigning it to the max product. Otherwise we are continuing to the next iteration. So here inside main method I'm going to create an array, integer array, in which we will have elements like this. So 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. So we are going to calculate that which pair's product is the maximum. So in this case I'm going to create another variable over here, pairs, which will be set to this function's return value. So in this case, I will put this function over here and put integer array as a parameter. So this function is located at class of main, so I need to put mn because we have initialized this class over here as mn. So then I'm going to print out to the console these pairs. So system.out.print will be pairs. Now let's run our code. So if you look at this array over here, it's obvious that it's going to return 40 and 50 because these are the biggest numbers in our array. So let's run our code to see how this is working. So let's run our code to see if this is returning the 40 and 50. So as you see that the return value is 40 and 50. For example, if I instead of 20, if I put 60 over here, you will see that the result is changing. Now in this case, it is returning 60 and 50. So as you see, our method works the way that we want. So hopefully everything is clear about this method. Now let's continue to the next question.